Hey everybody, it's me, Ashley Brooke. I wanted to come on real fast because something happened right now, and I have a feeling that's like associated with my autism, and so I wanted to ask other autistic adults out there, and or if you have a loved one that is autistic, and they do this to you often, please share in the comments below, because I'm trying to I've really just been trying to really as I get older, the older I get, I'm trying to everything starts making sense more and more as I get older, and I'm realizing that most things that I thought were I guess everybody else are not. And this is why people respond to me differently, and I'm just trying to put together the pieces, so if that makes any sense. It should make sense to you if you're autistic. So anyways, I'm going to share with you guys this little this experience, and I know that I've had this issue before, because people always ask me the same question. So I'm just going to share the scenario so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. So I have a friend that I met when I first came out to San Diego, and she hasn't seen me in a while, and she messaged me on Messenger, and she's like, oh, you're in Chula Vista, we should hang out soon. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, I miss the kids, and we'll get the kids together, they can play. And so the conversation's going it's going good, and she's like, at the end of the conversation, she's like, okay, I'll talk to you later, and I love you, bye. And I messaged back, LOL. And today she, I guess, saw that I responded back with LOL, and she put LOL question mark, and I was like, oh shoot, at that moment, I didn't even realize that I responded like that. She was probably like, what the fuck? I was being, trying to be a friend to you, freaking bitch, I'm imagining that's what she's thinking. And I didn't even really, I noticed that I do this often with my when I'm socializing with people, and if they're talking about anything words that are usually associated with emotion, because I've always had issues with, I've always been good talking, and I can talk I'm talking to one person, but if I sat down with another person in person, and we're talking about feelings or emotions or anything too close, to being I guess too personal, I respond differently. I don't seem as social and stuff like that, if that makes any sense. And so I always respond, and I notice that it's not the only person that I do that to. I do that often. I always it's my filler word. Whenever someone's saying something if I don't know how to respond back, or I'm not used to responding back like that, I will respond with LOL. And it's kind of in person, if anyone talks to me about emotions, I'm always just haha, yeah, and I walk away, and I can't really I get all uncomfortable. So I think I'm kind of doing that, but through text, and it has to do with me not being good with not knowing how to respond emotionally. I still have this issue, which is probably why I don't have a husband today. I'm not that good at that in that part. So I don't know if anyone else could relate with this. And when I say it, it was so weird, because this girl, I could have possibly offended her, and she's trying to be nice and be my friend. And I didn't even pick up on that what I was saying might seem rude, I'm an asshole, until I read it, and this, and I'm 38 now, so this has been for me to catch this is wow, you should have knew that a long time ago, 38 years old. It's taken me a long time to perfect my, the way I socialize with neurotypicals. Yeah, so if you have an autistic loved one, and they're struggling socializing and making friends, they can eventually get there. It's taken me many years of my life actually to hold a friend and be normal, not normal, but able to keep a friend, or respond appropriately without offending any of my friends, or it can be weird sometimes. You know what I'm talking about if you're autistic, I'm pretty sure. So I was wondering if anyone else has that same thing with the LOL thing. Do you LOL everything, and people are like, why are you laughing? I get that so many times. I can just feel like any random thing if it feels too like emotional, or if someone says a word that sounds like it's an emotional word, my like immediate reaction is just to put LOL, and I don't want to think any longer about the words, because I think I'm having trouble like understanding the way that people are meaning words. And the emotional aspect, so I'm just like, it becomes confusing. So like I just like, I'm nervous to like LOL, like shut it, like I kind of like makes me like kind of push it to the side and not process fully what's going on. I think it's just become a habit. And though she wasn't meaning anything like really like crazy about it, she was just being friendly, but because it's such a habit to when I hear words like that, I just immediately put LOL because I don't know how to deal with emotions. It's so weird. I'm so weird. That part about me is kind of weird. I know that is true. If there's anyone else that relates with what I'm saying, yeah, I'll put it in the comments below. I'm trying to like, I'm curious. I can't be the only one that does this. Alright. Well, yeah, comment below. Oh yeah, and also subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed yet. Yeah.